What's up, YouTube fam? It's Dark Angel Journey. I'm Shakira. It is July 1st. So, just a reminder, Friday is a bank holiday. So, um, I won't be trading Friday. I also won't be trading tomorrow. So, there won't be any prep video for tomorrow either, except to go to the office. But we do have today. So, let's take a look at what we got going on. First, let's check the news. All right, so it's Wednesday. We have some 8:15 stuff. We have Fed Chair chatting at 9. We have some 10 a.m. stuff. So as usual, I will be waiting until after 10 a.m. to trade. So no muss, no fuss there. So yesterday was again one of those days where we're just, bulldozed that way. So we have micro ES on the right here and micro NQ on the left. So let's take a quick gander at, I guess we can do them both at once, see what's going on. So on the daily, NQ is looking a lot more aggressive. We're still looking pretty bullish. Come back into the bearish fair value gap, the daily candle. I'm gonna just clear that out. Actually, I'm gonna clear most of this out so I can breathe. Oops. Sometimes when the chart's too packed with stuff, it just gets on my nerves. Anyway, so yeah, let's just clear all this stuff out and just focus on the daily fair value gap that's prices reached back into. We haven't taken any highs or lows out, so I will note, I'm gonna make a copy of this. I will note the previous day's low here on NQ, MNQ. Let's change the color to red. Awesome. And then looks like we might be just tapping into this order block here on the daily. Let's zoom in a little more on ES. So similar scenario. Again, we've got the bearish fair value gap. We're also inside of the bigger volume imbalance, and we've just tapped into it. ES looks primed to continue upward with that big wick. NQ is not looking the same way. Let's drop to, let's also do the same. Let's duplicate and make previous day's low right around here. So that's out of the way. Okay. All right. Low. So far we've been pushing upward the last 2 days very aggressively. All right. So for continuation upward, we're reaching into this 4 order block on both ES and NQ. Everybody is in line, which is nice. Zoom this way. Okay. And we do have the daily extreme for this, the previous day, the daily candle above this one, and then the previous day high up there. Similar scenario for NQ. So we'll see which one actually works out. Preference would be to stay above the midpoint of the fair value gap, even while touching this guy. Wicking it is okay for me, and then continue in that direction. We'll move midnight open once we get down to a lower time frame. So let's go to the 1 hour on both. Yeah, so on the 1 hour, the order block's all the way down here. For ES, it sort of made a 1 hour candle. It made an order block here that they're tapping into, but they also came down and tapped into the similar order block on the 1 hour. NQ didn't do the same. Their whole thing, we have a little bit of a SMT here. So, because this candle is this one for ES, so we'll see which one's going to end up being the stronger of the two. I didn't take any trades yesterday. So far, we're still bullish. The 1 hour is the 4 hour, the 1 hour is looking like it's turning, but we all know these candles lie. Let's find midnight open. So on this candle up here, so we're well below it on NQ. Yep. And we should have a similar candle. This one, okay. on ES. ES is a little different. We're just kind of just hanging around midnight open. And let's go take a look at the 15-minute. So the 15-minute looks more primed for ES to continue upward. The 15-minute on NQ looks primed to continue downward. So we'll see which one actually like tells the story. Where is London? So London lows have already been taken for NQ. London lows still exist for ES. So let's create a bullseye there. And don't mind me, I'm just setting up to drop. So I can drop it in here. And then Asia lows would be down here. Yeah. Wait, no. 10:45, 3, 10, 11. Oh, that's already been taken up here. Haha. And so let's focus on the highs. So Asia highs are like up here. London highs have already been taken for ES. Similar scenario for NQ. The highs are, we got more of a target up here for Asia highs. It's kind of fascinating trying to watch which one and see which one I'm going to end up taking the trade on. Anyway, for now, we've got news rolling in until 10 a.m. So we'll just have to wait and see what we get there. And for now, let's just recap. So far, we've pushed aggressively bullish for the last couple of days on both. So for me, we're turning it's kind of bearish a little bit on that daily candle, but as we said, all of them lie. ES looks primed to continue upwards, so that might be the better one to work with. It's still bullish on the 4-hour for both. It's still bullish on the 1-hour for both. So I'm just going to wait for whichever one is showing strength. All right. Well, that's all I got for today. I'm going to wait and see what news gives me and then make decisions then. But for now, longs are where I'm more interested in. So we'll see how things play out. Be good, be safe. Shakira, out.